Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 207. The noun phrase today is business as usual. Okay, now again, I'm going to take a step back so that if anybody wants to take a screenshot of the board, they could do it at that time. I still recommend that students use the YouTube function of the English captions, the CC. Then you can see every word I speak in the video instead of just the words on the board. Okay. All right, now let's get into it. Let's get into the lesson. If someone says business as usual, it means that things continue on the same way despite difficulties or issues. It can be used in a neutral way to simply mean a business is still continuing despite a small problem, or it could be used in a sarcastic way. Remember, when we're sarcastic, we actually mean kind of like the opposite of what we're saying. To mean things should be changed or improved, but it is usually completely ignored or not even addressed. Nobody's even trying to deal with this issue or this problem. All right, let's continue. Some say this expression started as its literal meaning, the phrase being written on a sign to let patrons, like customers or regular customers, know a business was still functioning, was still operating, still working, in spite of, something like construction, fire damage, etc. Saying, yeah, we're still open, business is still open, don't pay any attention to this problem, we're still open, we're still working, it's business as usual. Okay, let's continue. The phrase became popularized due to a quote by Winston Churchill in a speech in 1919. The idea behind the phrase was that England must continue on despite the difficulties of World War I, or at least that's what Churchill meant by it. Later on, the phrase took on its more sarcastic meaning that some political policies or the same activities of government continue when people feel they are no longer wanted or needed or approved of, etc., and everyone just blindly follows along. Even though we know we don't want this, but somehow, for some reason, it never gets changed. All right, let's continue. Sometimes, by extension, we also hear the phrase politics as usual, pretty much coming right from business as usual. All right, let's continue. And we have 3 examples to show how we would use this. Here's the first one. Even after receiving thousands of complaints, that company has not made any significant changes. They just continue on, basically, business as usual. All right, and number 2 here. I hate to say it, you will probably need to file a lawsuit to get anything done or any action done. If you don't, it will be just business as usual, meaning that they won't do anything. If you don't take that step and file a lawsuit, they will do nothing. They will just continue on business as usual. All right, number 3 here. This is giving you one example of how we might use it as politics as usual. It is terrible how political parties take part in mudslinging. Well, this is when they criticize each other, like we say, like they throw mud at each other, as they throw insults at each other. They do it because, to be honest, it really does work. It does have some effect. It does actually hurt the other candidate. If you can make the other candidate look bad, it makes you look better somehow. And B answers, that's nothing new. That's politics as usual. So don't be surprised that they do mudslinging. That happens during every campaign and every election. That's just simply politics as usual. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.